How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for a new mod map to Farm Simulator 22 called Antigonia. And we're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, Welcome to Antigonia, a vintage-style map located in northern Greece. What the map offers you? 40 fields of all sizes, 8 of them are grass. There are also some small fields that you can buy from the farmlands. 6 cell stations with all your needs, 20 collectibles, there is a water source, removable fences, gates, animal dealer, precision farming compatibility, 1 ownable silo. Keep in mind some info for best experience. Fields with no AI are this one smaller than field 4. With a very small payment you can still buy them through farmlands. Everything on the map is meant to be like that because the map is based on a real place. Some places may not be accurate due to the inaccuracy of Google Earth. Some fields are not meant for big vehicles. As I said, the map is vintage style, same as the gameplay. Some fences/gates are not removable. Walls, houses, and sheds are not removable. All landscapes are able to be purchased except from the ones outside the border. No sleep trigger. This map was created by ManTruck29 and is 164.96 megabytes to download. And if we take a look at the map, this is what it looks like. See, it's a bit of a smaller map. You can kind of see the outer peripheral border there, but that's a normal, I think it's referred to as a 2x map, 2 by 2, and significantly smaller. So, where do we start on this map? If we zoom in, we're almost dead center of the playable area, right here. And this is the farm in farmland number 1. You cannot purchase the peripheries, as you can plainly see. If we click on this, there is no purchasable out here. But you also cannot purchase areas like the store, the shop, things like that. If we scroll down, there are no animal pens when you first start out. There are contracts available. No production chains to start. And there are collectibles. If you look down to the bottom right corner there, you'll see collectibles collected 0 of 20. So you're looking for 20 collectibles on this map. There are map-specific modifications, but nothing throughout all these menus until you get to landscaping. If you look into painting, that is where you're going to see a couple of additional kind of paint swatches available to you. This is our starting farm. As you can see, several of our pieces of equipment are just through this little opening right here, including our harvester, our tractor. We do start with a truck, but let's go ahead and take a deeper dive as to what we have. If we go to our owned items, see under small tractors we have the Buer 6105, the Rosselmash Nova 330, we have the Lizard Pickup 1986, under trailers, the Welger DK115. Under headers, the header for the Rosselmash. Under plows, we have the Pottinger Servo 25. Under cultivators, we have the Raby EG39. Under seeders, the Nordstein HK25 plus NS3030. And a trailer for the header that we have for our harvester. So not a lot to start out with. For consoles, you will start out with 569 slots out of 4,400. That is new gen consoles. I think it's half of that for the previous gen consoles. So let's go ahead and hop in our truck. Let's go ahead and open the gate. Our farm, or I should say our field, is right here. This is the one we start out with. And it borders right up along this fence. So harvesting is going to be a little bit difficult if you need to get right up to the fence line there. But that's alright for those, willing to take it slow and do what they got to do to get it done. So we're going to head up to the northeastern portion of this map. And over here, we have the football field sell point. And directly across the street, right here, is the Leonidas grocery store. Now from here, you're going to head back towards the farm. Ooh, I meant to turn right there. Try that again. And then go this way. And we're actually gonna come up towards the back side of our farm here. See, there's our farm right over there. I will say, when you're driving the fast-paced vehicles like this truck here, take it slow. There are a lot of dips and bumps in the road, and if you hit them too hard, you're gonna go flying. Like right here at this bridge, pretty good-sized bump on the one side. Over here is the Cemetery of Antigonia, sell point. And now we're going to head over in this direction, kind of northwestish, to right here. So if you look off to our, well, now directly in front of us, this is the animal dealer. Unfortunately, you don't start with any animal pens, so there's nothing to load into, so you can't get anything. So you do have to put down some kind of animal pen first before you can actually start using it. Here is our shop trigger and our repair point. Right here, whoa. Right here is our gas station, so we can fill up using this. As you can see down there at the bottom, just put in a little bit of diesel into the truck. From here, we need to make a right. And actually, I just realized I missed my turn. We're going to pass by this one just real quick to get to where we're supposed to get to, which is right over here. Whew, just driving like a madman here. Here we go. Over here is a silo. This is a Pharma 400. So 400,000 liters, base game crops. And I do believe before you can load into this, you actually have to purchase the land. So actually, let's go ahead and take a look at the map. I'll show you where we've been and what we've seen. So we started here on the farm. We went straight up to the northeast, took in the football field and Leonidas grocery store. Came down here, all the way down over this bridge to right here to the cemetery of Antigonia. Came back around up to the north here, took in the this says a livestock market at Haut-Belleron, but this is actually the animal dealer. We have the vehicle shop and repair trigger, as well as the gas station. Came up and around and down to here to the Pharma 400. So now we are going to get back on track and head to the next point of interest. Right over here. Right there is the Church of St. George sell point. And now we're heading to our last two points of interest. Go up this way, make a left, do a little bit of off-roading right over here. To right over here. And over here, we have the Old Barn and Old Barn Bales sell point. These two areas right here. And that is the map. Going to take one last look at where we were and where we've been. We were at the Farmer 400 silo, came up to here, to the St. George, Church of St. George, came over and around, out to here, and took in the old barn and old barn bales. Like I said, that is the map. It's very small, not a whole lot going on it. Now it is time for me to render my opinion. Scale of 0 to 5, as I always do. What do I think of this map? I'd give this map a 2. Unfortunately, I think there's a lot wrong with it, and so much more that could be done to make it just so much better, in my opinion. So this is kind of a good example. You have the Church of St. George right here. It actually just took me a second to realize that it was right here. I didn't realize when I first came through and did my map tour, or when I even passed by it the second time to show you. But the sell point is off to the side here next to this building. So I would have thought this building was the church. Did not realize that was right there. Just all the sell points are identically the same. Have the same stock building right next to it, kind of thing. And it's kind of ho-hum, in my opinion. Now, I'm not, as I always say, I don't say these things to be mean or to, call out anybody or anything like that. I'm eternally grateful for everybody who has taken the time to make these maps and to put forth the effort. This is just what I hope to be constructive criticism, that if the map maker does hear by chance, then they can hopefully take it away and use it for the next map or use it for updates, whatever. But so another issue I have, and this might be just because I'm American, I'm not used to seeing something like this, but this grocery store with like no parking lot, no area to kind of go to, and your sell point right here in the middle, like no, not even like a track necessarily to come up to the sell point. It seems like it's incomplete, and for lack of a better word, because I can't think of one off the top of my head, just kind of slapped together. You got the football field here. And by football, because this is supposed to be northern Greece, I presume they mean soccer, or European football. And that's fine. Again, this would be a perfect area for like soccer. I don't see any soccer nets. I don't see like any football nets. I don't see any stands. Like, it just seems like just an open field. Like, nothing going on here. And again, you've got this stock kind of building that's here that just makes it seem out of place. And when going through some of the items that are taken here, what really kind of surprised me is when I went through here. Wood is accepted at the football field as well as the old barn, but I don't see a trigger to initiate the wood sell. I've looked around. I don't see it. I didn't see it there at the old barn sell point either. So I don't know how you're supposed to sell wood here unless it's like the production wood. Like you use the one of the production chain mods to create the wood. I know there's at least one out there that does that. But another thing is out by the cemetery. The cemetery, like, it doesn't look like a cemetery to me. I'm gonna just quickly run over there. I'm not gonna go the proper way. Hopefully I don't crash into anything. But when you go to the cemetery, like, it looks like it could be a proper cemetery. And like, it's all kind of fenced off and walled off to be something. Again, you got the stock building right there in the corner. You got the sell point there, which There being a cemetery sell point, again, might be something over in Europe that might be a thing. I wouldn't even begin to understand why you'd be selling things to a cemetery. Eggs at the cemetery. But I don't. There's no headstones. There's no, markers to indicate that there's graves. Like I don't think I'm wrong in cemetery. So I assume that's the where people are being buried. So like I said, it just seems like there's details on this map that are just really missing that could really bring that kind of extra oomph to the map and kind of give it that, what is that? But could kind of bring it its own kind of like extra something. Now, I don't know what that is. Is that a question mark up there? Okay. I don't know why that question mark is up there, but it just literally just kind of caught my eye. And okay, so here's something else. Again, I don't know the area. I could be just completely ignorant about this portion of it. This looks like a giant open field that's surrounding the town here. It might be like this in real life, so if somebody actually knows this, they said that they use Google Earth to kind of base it off of, so it's possible. But you've got the kind of hills in the background and this giant expanse here of just grassland. Um, Again, it just doesn't look natural. It looks like it just kind of drops off, like they just didn't want to go beyond. Now, again, I could be 100% wrong about that. I'm just kind of pointing these things out, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, and I'm happy to be wrong. But it's just, like I said, it just seems like there was, just kind of put together. Like, you got this other kind of marketplace right here, which is fine. Actually, there's like 3 of these buildings on this map. So there's this market there, there's the Leonidas Grocery Mart, and then over here, I thought... Can I get through here? Yes, I can. Over at the store, I don't know if I'm going to get stuck back here. Oh, dear. Wow. Oh, no. I don't know how I made it through all that. But so we just came from that one area over there that had the grocery. There's the grocery right here. So there's at least 2 or 3. No, there's at least 3 of this exact model just plopped around the map. And yeah, I get it. There's multiple stores out there. A single town could have more than one, but it's not its own sell point. It's not unique. So why use the same model over and over? I just, again, it's just those kind of details that, for me personally, would kind of just wean me away from playing this map. The not only that, but the brightness of the map. There's tons of color that just doesn't make it seem natural to me. Now, I'm not saying that, color doesn't exist in the world or anything like that. It's just seems too bright. I grew up in the country. I'm well aware of that kind of out of town, or small town kind of feel and look. Again, never been to Greece. I'm not going to sit here and act as if this isn't, a perfect representation of, you know, the area that this map maker intended. Just, again, I'm willing to be proven wrong or being told that I'm wrong in this case because I have nothing to stand on, but it's just things that just kind of seem off to me and things that kind of make me less immersed into the map. Like right here, you have these couple of fields at the end here. You can very clearly see that, you know, hey, there's the end of the map over here. Whoa. Oh, there we go. I was waiting to hit the wall, it just never came. But you got giant grasslands over here, and the fields just stop for no reason. So it's just, I don't know. You know what? I think I've kind of hit all the points I wanted to hit. You know, like I said, not saying any of this to be mean or to call, you know, anybody out or anything along those lines. Is intended to be constructive criticism. I hope that nobody takes it personally or anything along those lines. It's, again, something that hopefully, you know, can be learned from and grown from, you know, and can be taken back to potentially make a stronger, you know, second try, either at this map or, you know, future maps. You know, because again, I am eternally grateful that anybody takes the time to do this. You know, this is, you know, content for everybody out there in the community who gets an opportunity to play this game and to enjoy it. So, and this is just my opinion. There may be other people who are like, no, I love this. This looks great. I'm totally about it, and they want to just go about and have fun. That's great. That's great. But that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Like I said, about a 2 out of 5. That's kind of where I stand at the moment. But yeah, I hope they come back and do better. But that being said, I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following. Wow, you know what? Let me try that one more time. I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. That shows that you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.